After months of Claressa Shields jumping online, calling a married man, my man, my man, my man, and bragging about being with him on live streams and interviews, things have finally hit the fan. She's been out here talking wild, saying stuff that made people question her judgment, especially when she proudly talked about being with someone's husband in front of the world. Fans have been watching this unfold like a real-life soap opera, and it just got messier than ever.
Papoose, come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Papoose. Papoose, be hitting this papoose.
Now it looks like the fairy tale she's been trying to sell is crashing down fast. People online are saying, girl, what did you expect? Because every side situation comes with its own kind of heartbreak. The internet is calling it delusional side chick paradise, and honestly, that name fits the vibe perfectly. Every side woman hopes that one day the married man will finally leave his wife and make her the main one. And sure, that happens sometimes, but let's be real, it usually ends in chaos. Social media is lighting up with warnings for other women not to follow that same path because it never ends pretty. It's a messy game with even messier consequences. Karma doesn't miss, and when it comes to playing with someone else's marriage, it's bound to spin right back around.
So y'all knew my man had to come through for the baddest, for his queen. He came, Louis Vuitton travel right bag with the travel.
Claressa's situation is proof that chasing another woman's husband might look glamorous online, but behind the scenes is pure drama. Now the plot twist is getting even wilder. Word on the street is that Papoose, who was always rumored to be upstairs doing his own thing, finally came downstairs, packed his bags, and caught a flight straight to New York. And guess what? He's reportedly back with his wife. People online are saying Claressa's losing it because suddenly all that attention she was used to getting just vanished overnight. He's allegedly ignoring her calls, ghosting her completely, and that's got her spiraling online.
Yeah, I went and spent a good 90K on my wrist, and then I got a good 60K in my hand, you feel me? Yeah. This that fight money.
This that fight money.
Fight for real, for real. Yeah, knock him out, Debo. See Debo? Yeah, a little 90K on the mode.
Some are even saying this kind of behavior carries a Jezebel spirit energy because it's rooted in envy and manipulation. And unfortunately, that's exactly what we've been seeing from Claressa. Fans have been piecing together her actions, and the pattern is hard to ignore. It's like she's been trying to become the wife instead of just being herself, and that's raising serious red flags. Reports say she's been lurking on Remy Ma's social media for years, still doing it to this day, allegedly studying her outfits, matching her jewelry, and even trying to copy her entire vibe. That's not just admiration anymore, that's fixation. She's been out here mimicking everything from Remy's travel spots to her tone of voice, even throwing out her famous catchphrases like, "Are you dumb? Are you dumb?" It's eerie to watch, and fans are saying this imitation game has officially gone way too far.
Oh, I'm never gonna stop talking about my man. I just bought him his food in the back because he was upstairs. Ain't that y'all joke? Oh, he's upstairs.
Things took an even stranger turn when Claressa allegedly called into a YouTube show pretending to be someone else, but ended up exposing herself in real time. Viewers caught on quick, realizing her voice and her story didn't match up, and the whole act blew up right in her face. She tried to paint herself as the victim, acting like she was just being misunderstood, but people online weren't buying it for a second. The comments were ruthless, calling her out for playing games and dodging accountability. It's wild because every time Claressa tries to defend herself, she ends up revealing even more dirt. The more she talks, the more people realize that she's not as innocent as she claims to be. This whole love triangle, or better yet, love polygon, has layers of lies, jealousy, and betrayal. Claressa's trying to point fingers at everyone else, but now it's looking like she's knee-deep in the drama too.
I'm self-made, self-built. I got $8 million. Are you dumb?
She's been hopping on live streams, ranting about how she'll put hands on him, and the internet is stunned. The tension between them is thick, and it's clear she's not handling the rejection well. Viewers are flooding the comments, warning her to calm down before things get out of hand. But Claressa seems way too caught up in her emotions right now. It's giving pure chaos, and people can't stop watching the meltdown unfold. Before we break down all the details, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on, because this story keeps taking new turns by the minute. Fans are already speculating whether this whole situation might explode into something way bigger than just online drama.
So you got Pap's name tatted on you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay. So it's the first time you ever got a man's name tatted?
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Are you crazy?
I already knew the answer. I just had to ask.
Oh, I saw you. Who else deserves to have their name tatted on my body?
Just Pap.
That's it.
Me?
Papoose.
And what's even more shocking is her long-time obsession with Remy Ma. Claressa actually friended Remy years ago, getting close enough to ask for advice on how to upgrade her image, how to dress better, look better, and move better in the spotlight. But behind the scenes, she was allegedly trying to get close to her husband the entire time. That kind of two-faced energy has people shaking their heads. It's messy on every level. And while Remy's no saint in all this either, Claressa's actions are now making the situation look darker than anyone expected. The line between admiration and obsession has officially been crossed. Pap might deserve his own share of blame in this whole situation, but right now, the spotlight's on Claressa, and it's not looking good. While all this chaos is happening, she keeps saying this man's name non-stop like it's some kind of badge of honor. Every interview, every post, she's making sure people know who she's talking about. Fans are starting to feel like she's trying to convince herself that the fantasy is real, even though the truth says otherwise.
Look at him mad. Papoose, papoose, papoose. 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 Papoose.
Can't be on it, cause I be on that mug.
Papoose. Yeah. Papoose. 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 Every time I say his name, we get more and more comments. You get the flying. Papoose.
At the end of the day, this is a dangerous game she's playing. She knowingly got involved with a married man, joined what some are calling the sister wife circle, and thought she could win him over. But this kind of competition always comes with consequences, and it's starting to look like Claressa's learning that lesson the hard way. This whole situation has turned into a twisted competition. It's not just about the man anymore, it's about trying to one-up his wife or main woman at every turn. The goal for some of these women is to mirror her life so perfectly that they can eventually take her place completely. It's a dangerous mindset that mixes obsession with delusion, and people online are calling it out for exactly what it is.
We at Little Caesars. I can't wait to be here February 22nd, baby. February 22nd, baby. February 22nd. I can't wait. I can't wait.
She's been parading him around online like he's really hers, acting as if their connection is official. But what really made jaws drop was when she went and got his name tattooed on her. People couldn't believe it. The internet went crazy, calling it desperate and embarrassing, especially considering the man is still legally married. It's one thing to fall for someone, but this right here is a whole new level of bold. Let's be real, tattoos don't make love permanent. And ladies, you don't need to mark your skin to prove affection, especially not for someone who belongs to another woman. Fans are calling it reckless, saying Claressa should have known better before branding herself like that. To make it even worse, word is that Remy's still wearing her wedding ring. That alone says it all. Pap got his wife's name on his skin, while Claressa's walking around with his name inked on hers. It's like a tangled web of misplaced loyalty and delusion. This whole love triangle just keeps getting more bizarre by the day. This is exactly the kind of chaos that happens when you start mixing yourself up with someone who's already married. It rarely ends in freedom or happily ever after. It usually ends in the couple reconciling. And right now, it's looking like Pap and Remy are doing just that. Word is, Pap took that flight straight to New York and is back under the same roof as his wife. Even if it's just for a few days or a week, that's enough to make a statement. He clearly chose to step back into his marriage.
With Pap said too, I put hands on him today. Anybody can get it today.
Meanwhile, Claressa's out in Detroit, trying to keep her composure, but clearly struggling. She popped up courtside at a Pistons game, dressed up and smiling for the cameras, but fans could tell she was trying too hard. She's been mirroring Remy's entire vibe, from her outfits to her accessories, like she's trying to prove she's just as desirable. And then there are those infamous animal print boots. She's been rocking them non-stop, as if wearing them will somehow make her feel closer to Remy's world. The fans have noticed, and social media's been clowning her for the constant copycat looks. To top it off, Claressa's been spotted buying jewelry almost identical to what Remy wears. It's given total fatal attraction energy. An obsession has gone from playful imitation to straight up uncomfortable. Each public appearance just adds another layer to the mess, and people can't stop talking about it.
Like, y'all, and then I'm getting, man, over 40 million people tuning into my page every single day to see what I'm posting, what I'm doing. Like, the engagement is crazy. Rihanna knows money. I'm crying like, word. Oh my God, look what Rihanna said. And my heart dropped because I'm like, not Rihanna feeling how I feel about Pep, how she feel about ASAP. What? I love Rihanna. Like, that was just so dope. It kind of makes me just, it just shows me that I'm on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Claressa wasn't even at that Pistons game with Pap, but you couldn't tell by the way she was acting. She was on the floor, turning heads for all the wrong reasons. Loud, dramatic, and clearly desperate for attention. People who were there said it looked like she'd never been in that kind of spotlight before. Things got so wild that security actually had to step in and ask her to move out of the way because she was blocking the court. It was pure chaos, and honestly, it made her look completely out of control. That same lack of composure showed up again during her local Detroit news interview. She was supposed to be promoting her career, but instead, she made it all about those boots again. Posing, shifting, and flashing them like it was a fashion show instead of a professional interview. Viewers online couldn't believe it, calling her behavior tacky, unpolished, and completely lacking class. It was like she forgot the cameras were rolling for a news segment, not a social media live stream. And now that Pap's gone back to New York to be with his wife, Claressa's emotions have hit a boiling point. She's been on live saying if he was standing in front of her right now, she'd put hands on him. The clip went viral, and fans were stunned. That kind of talk just made the situation look even worse for her, especially since Pap hasn't said a word back. Insiders say Claressa's jealousy is eating her alive because Pap's giving Remy all the attention while she's out here getting ignored. She's stewing in her feelings, watching from afar, and it's clear the rejection is cutting deep. People have been warning her for months to back away from that situation, but she refused to listen, and now it's all falling apart right in front of everyone. This whole fake competition Claressa's built in her head has turned into a complete circus. She's out here calling Remy Pap's ex-wife like their marriage is over, when in reality, they're still very much together. They've been spotted spending holidays side by side, shopping together, and enjoying family time, while Claressa's been left solo, taking herself shopping just to prove she's unbothered, but fans weren't fooled for a second. She even went online flashing luxury shopping bags and long receipts, trying to make it look like she was winning, but the truth was painfully obvious. Then, a few days later, when Pap went back home, she tried to spin the story again, acting like he had bought all that Louis Vuitton for her. People were rolling their eyes, saying she's reaching hard to keep the fantasy alive. The internet lit up with comments calling the whole thing corny, embarrassing, and borderline delusional. It's wild to see someone this deep in denial over a man who's still publicly standing by his wife. Ladies, this right here is what happens when you jump into that so-called sister wife circle. It might feel exciting at first, but it always ends in heartbreak and humiliation. Competing with another woman over a married man is a losing game every single time. And when that obsession turns into stalking and copying his wife's entire life, it goes from messy to downright dangerous. And honestly, if you see someone acting like this and still choose to be their friend, you're setting yourself up for trouble too. Because women who think like that can't be trusted. They'll cross any line. This whole messy love polygon between Remy Ma, Pap, and Claressa Shields isn't just toxic, it's a warning. It's showing everyone exactly how ugly things can get when jealousy, obsession, and delusion all collide. Remy might have been the first one to take a public hit in this messy triangle, but now it's Pap's turn, and his once-beloved black love image is completely shattered. People online are calling him grimy and manipulative, saying he's been using Claressa this entire time. The perception now is that he didn't leave his wife for love. He left because he was broke and needed a new come-up. Fans are speculating that when the money dried up, he started leaning on Claressa for support, and she fell for it hard, thinking it was something real. And Claressa, instead of seeing through the act, seems to have volunteered herself for the role of the backup wife. She's out here letting herself get played for everyone to see, just to keep her name trending. It's like she's addicted to the chaos, enjoying the spotlight even when it's destroying her reputation in real time. Viewers are saying she's trading her dignity for clout, and sadly, she doesn't even notice it. She's never had this much attention before, and now she's feeding off it, craving it like oxygen. But what she's missing is that not all publicity is good publicity. The same crowd that hypes you up today will clown you tomorrow when the truth hits the surface. If Claressa had listened to wiser voices, she would have known better than to roll around in drama like this. You can't brand yourself as classy, disciplined, and elite while acting messy in public. The moment she started moving like this, loud, reckless, and desperate, her clean image took a serious hit. It's a hard lesson, but one she's learning the painful way right in front of millions. Claressa is out here embarrassing herself more and more every single day. It's like she doesn't realize she's turning her own reputation and her whole mindset into a complete mess. Every live stream, every attention-seeking stunt, every emotional outburst just keeps adding fuel to a fire she started herself. People are saying she's too caught up in the spotlight to notice the damage she's doing to her own name. And sadly, they might be right. What she doesn't understand is that all these choices come with long-term consequences. Once the cameras stop rolling and the gossip dies down, she'll be the one left to face the fallout. The internet never forgets, and this kind of public meltdown sticks to your image for years. She's playing a dangerous game, and it's only a matter of time before reality hits harder than any headline ever could. But that's enough of my take. Now, it's your turn. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Do you think Claressa can bounce back from this, or has she gone too far this time? Be honest, because this story has stirred up so much conversation, and everyone's got an opinion on it. Before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to keep the conversation going. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, because what's coming next is going to be wild. And major shout out to my brother Dark Power for always supporting the channel. Your love means everything. For my loyal followers, I got something special dropping soon. Click the link below to join the waitlist and be the first to get access. Stay tuned, because the next chapter of this drama is just getting started.